Okay, March 30, and we're getting her done. This is what we're doing with Sherry's bench top. I'm going to end up needing more Elmer's glue, first of all. Put the glue down, and I'm going to use just, I don't know what you call it, a brad, a finish nail, whatever. And if it looks gnarly, then I'll get some putty, but I mean, there are two different colored woods here. So, I don't know. I don't even know if we'd bother. Maybe, I mean, if they're just real small little nails, it's just a little nail hole. Maybe we mix up some glue and some sawdust and just fill it in, right? And what we're gonna do when we glue this stuff down, we would try gluing it down and just putting some weight on it, because some of the where it goes across seams in the OSB, that's when you get these differences in, if you push down on it, they become flush. So just putting some weight on it. These ones that aren't cut on the end here are not fit up on the front yet either. I don't have a miter saw. I have a plastic miter box and a hand saw. So what I did is I just used our T-square and just use the 45 because it's about 43 and a half. It's not 45 degrees. So I just whack them, mark them and whack them all off. And then I'm using, yeah, that's right, hand sanding this line here to fit up in here real well. As best we can. Obviously these have not been done yet. These have all, obviously you can see how those fit real nice, and these are not fit at all yet. I just went ahead and marked them and then just gave them the cut and put all, so I got all the pieces are cut and done other than the end. We have to fit, like I said, this line here to this board on the back. And then once that is done, then we mark the end and we can cut, we cut the end, and then we'll start thinking about gluing them down and getting them permanently on here. And we'll go probably look at some trim. I don't want something so big that if she wants to work on something and it's going to hang off of here, it's going to be a problem, like a big bar trim or cushion, nothing like that. I'll have to ask her. Maybe she just wants something that's just real flush, like steel, like what do they call it? Like your tread edge for your stairs or something. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna have to ask her and ask her what she wants. We're gonna put trim on the back. I'm not sure if we got enough of the wood left to make like a backsplash type thing, right? That'd be kind of nice. And then trim this outside edge. Before we put trim on, especially if it's metal, we'll go ahead and stain and use the clear poly on here and get it all nice for her. That's going to be so sweet. She's really going to enjoy this place, man. She showed me the light fixtures that the boss at work told her, hey, listen, we got some of this stuff we ordered. It's the wonderful thing about working for an electrical contract, a huge, massive electrical contracting company. They bought stuff that they can't use. And it looks in the picture like they're 4-footers, but they're real low profile, just like these out here. Just like these. These we also got from Hatzel and Bueller. It looks like theirs are 2 bulbs instead of 1. Probably, maybe 4 inches wide and 4 feet long. And 2 4-footers will get her all the light she needs underneath this whole space here. Like I told you in one of my other videos, I think this is going to be too busy to pull power from here because we've already got 2 wires in here. We'll just go down and bring power in from one of those other boxes down there. Power through. All the outlets are on their own circuit. All the outlets that I put in, and then the lights are on their own circuit, believe it or not, are on their own circuit because they come out of this junction box, 2 different circuits. Here, these are two separate circuits right here, coming out, and then it runs back. Here, this one here comes in and then runs back. So we've got outlets on one circuit, lights on the other circuit. Both the RV plugs outside, the standard 110 and then the 30 amp, are also on their own circuits. So busting in, I mean, even if we turned every light on in this place and used every corded drill, hair dryer, clay oven, I mean, we were still, I don't think it's going to be an issue with us overloading any circuits. So we'll do that after we get this squared away. We'll run the electrical, even if we don't have the lights. We'll just run the wiring switch. Maybe even give her an outlet or two up here, even though we've got that one, this one, and one buried underneath here. That way we don't have to bore a hole in our nice bench to run, you know, a power strip down to an outlet. I'll just give her a couple outlets up here, you know, all from the same juice. No big deal. Something to run her Cricut machine on. She's so excited about that. She's already told me, this girl at work has a Cricut machine she wants to get rid of. You know, she wants to dump it, get rid of it. And I said, you know, I know you're like a kid at Christmas, but you got to be careful. You got to look into it, find out what what model it is. It's a Cricut, so and it may not be one that's desirable. It may not be. I mean, if you're going to buy one, the top of the line machine is only like $450. That's nothing when you compare it to a SwedeTech bill, right, boys? So, you know. I'm pretty excited about getting her new freezer. I'm not just going to move that cooler. Like I said, I'm going to get her own wine refrigerator with the glass door. You can set different temperatures on it. And even that's all sounding all crazy, that's only $300-400, you know. She works really hard and she's worth every penny of it. So, yeah, just want to get things going here with the first day. Sunday, short day, right? We're going to go in and we're going to call it a day now, go in and watch evening church, and then wash a bunch of dishes. The kids went home fine after being here a whole week. Spent their spring break out here in China, and they were driving me and Jerry nuts. I looked at her this morning and I said, from now on, 3 days max. That's it, because any more than that, and they start getting cuckoo. But, yeah, I made good progress in just the short first day that I had to get this going. Now, like I said, I want to get this area, lights, electrical, cabinets up, all before we take off for 4 days to go to the track for the track day stuff. So we got a good start on it, man. You know, I got doctor tomorrow, oncologist tomorrow. He's my DVT clot doctor. I'm super excited to go see him. I see him once a year. Best doctor of all the doctors I have. He's the coolest doctor I got. Very quiet, down-to-earth, older dude with a 14, 15-year-old son who loves NASCAR. And I told him, take him to an IndyCar race, man. Take him to an IndyCar race. So, cool doc. Looking forward to seeing him. And then maybe we even get an ultrasound set up and check to see if, you know, the clot is still there and still just as bad as a chronic, as the condition they called it. Because they checked after my heart surgery and my lower clot was gone. And the first thing I thought is, if it's gone, where did it go? I know once it gets flowing back through your blood system, it ends up in your brain, and stroke kills you, lungs, and you get the other half of the DVT, what is it called? PE, pulmonary embolisms, and it causes problems with your lungs and breathing, or it gets lodged in your heart and it kills you. So he told me no, he didn't think it had anything to do with my heart trouble, but all 4 of my stents were equally blocked, which didn't make a lot of sense to me, especially since I got them all at different times. They have all been in there for different lengths of times. So that's it for the 30th. Tomorrow's the last day of the month. The 12th, 13th will be here before you know it, man. We're ready now. Rich is coming back next weekend to get his cart off the wall, and we'll try and get it started. If it gives us any trouble at all, we'll probably just go ahead and throw a gasket set in the carburetor anyway, and make sure he's hooked up and ready to go. He's got a ton of racing gas, so no issue for him. He can run that thing all day long and not cost him a dime for racing gas. So that's it for Sunday. I'm going in, doing a little more church, and just wanted to show you what I had going with the pattern of this stuff. Didn't want to get too crazy, but just wanted to give her something that just wasn't straightforward, you know. But we'll bring you some more. Godspeed, God willing, God bless. Hang in there. Godspeed, y'all. I'm praying for you. Pray for me. I need it too. But you know, it's going to get better. And you know why. Because Jesus is coming. Come on. I'm talking to you. God bless.